everyone, I'm Gina with Legacy Jewelry. Today I'm very excited because I'm going to the foundry with different types of metal that I'm going to share with you, and then I'm going to show you the video at the foundry. So what we have here that we're going to melt is we have a combination of gold. So we have a bracelet that has a nugget cluster on either side of the original band. And you can see that this is all mined from the earth, and it's been added to this custom-made bracelet. In addition to that, I have a ring that we're also putting into the package, and this is 10 karat gold. It's marked. Now, as you know, these necessarily are not going to assay out to these, so we're going to see what the foundry is going to tell us through the x-ray that we're going to show you in this video. So looking back at my video on the Alaskan gold miner, as you remember, if gold is mined from the earth, it's not necessarily 24 karat gold. It can be anywhere from 70% and higher. So along with that, I've acid tested the bracelet. The bracelet is falling below the 14 karat. And then of course we have the 10 karat, even though it's stamped 10 karat. We don't know what the gold actually is, and it's most likely less than 10. So even though we have the mined gold, we have the custom gold, and we have the stamped gold, I'm super excited to see what all of these are going to assay out. So stay tuned, and I'm ready to share with you what the foundry is going to tell us. And here we are, we're melting the gold down, and it's a smaller package. It's under, let's say, 5 ounces, less than 4 ounces. So we're taking the gold and we're melting it where we can control the fire. It doesn't have to go into the kiln. So we're adding the borax, we're melting it down. The borax is going to clean the metal as best as it can so that we can solidify it and see how we're going to be making a bar. And as mentioned in previous videos, the gold has to be at least 1900 Fahrenheit. We try to push it up to 2000, and once it gets hot enough it will solidify. So here we're taking it, we're going to take it out of the form, we're going to break it out, and we're going to, therefore, there's a nice piece of gold. We're going to put it into the water, get it cooled down, and there's our beauty. Now, because we put the borax in there, we're going to clean it and try to remove the borax, little pieces of it, which, as mentioned, gets rid of the impurities. And there we go, one beautiful piece. And here's a little rerun where we have our gold, and what we do is we bring it over and we start the process. So we have the fire that we're going to put into, just light it up and get the gold all melted down and just have it put into the form. And once again, we're going to add the borax in there so it will clean and purify the gold. So right now, he's just heating up the form. You can see the gold is on the left-hand side in the crucible. So now he's got the fire, and it's working on the gold, melting the gold down. And there's a little bit of borax As you know, pure gold is 100% pure, and when your jeweler makes some gold piece at 10 karat, 14 karat, 18 karat, they have to use an assay to minimize the gold content. So when they fire it back up like this, a lot of those impurities are in there, or the differences that has to come out, those impurities, so that we can assay the gold and we can actually see what the content is, so we can be paid for what the actual content is. And it's hot enough now, so we're pouring it into the form, and we're going to end up with a beautiful piece of gold. Once again, anything under 4 ounces, we're going to use a smaller method like this instead of going into the hot furnace that we've done in other videos we've shown. And there you go. Another piece of gold. There's a beauty. Okay, so you see the process that we're doing, and we have a beautiful piece of gold here. Now Alberto's going to go ahead and we're going to drill into the gold so we can see what. We're going to now see what the gold content is, and this is through an X-ray machine. It's so exciting. I love this part. It takes about about almost 40 seconds, and we run it twice usually. And as you remember from the beginning, this whole diagnosis is done on looking at 3 types of metal that we put together. The pure miner's gold, assuming it's from the earth and it's 24 karat, and then moving forward with the 10 karat gold, and then the custom-made bracelet, which was marked 14. So as you know, this all has to be assayed. You can see it's actually down to 2 seconds, 1 second, and there it is. It's literally the gold content is 47.89%, so it's less than 54.38%. So it's probably around 13 karat gold.